5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and boop. And we are, in fact, live. Okay, okay. Game's up. OBS is running. Let's run. Let's do trains. Ta-da! Wait, no, that's 4 das. Wait a minute. Oh no. Hey, bud. Hey, Tweets Calico. Welcome to the stream. This game is very loud to me. Hold on. It's only at 26% volume. Why is this so loud? Yeah, noisy boy, quite seriously, huh? Feisty little nut job. Nut job? Nutcase? Nutcase. Little Let. I know! These things are so cute! I love the Uinta tanks. Okay, I like the small Uinta tanks. The passenger tanks are adorable. Kinda wish there was a model of them in 0-30, but oh well. Yeah, for some reason, Topaz, that specifically reminds me of, something very stupid. Well, at a summer camp, many a year ago, we had a game we played on a carousel, and I feel like I've told this story before, but it's a funny story, so I'm telling it again. We were all sitting on a carousel, and we'd spin the carousels as... Not a carousel, what are they? You know those things that you find at playgrounds that are extremely dangerous, that spin really fast? We all sat on that. Yes, merry-go-round. Okay, close enough. And we would throw playground balls into the middle of it as hard as we could, but we'd be singing songs as we were doing so, and some people decided to do the Team Rocket introduction, and I don't know it, I never did Pokemon, but in the end what happened was they reached the end, Meowth, that's right, except the ball hit somebody, so it wound up being Meowth, that's my arm. That's all I can think of. Hey, Owen SSR, welcome to the stream. Hold on. Twitch is saying that you're a possible ban evader. What the heck? What? Twitch? What do you mean? Excuse me? Can't join to decorate? Wait a minute, did I not set up the password correctly? Hold on, do I need to restart the server? What? I don't know, man. It says in the moderation panel. Don't ask me why. I couldn't tell you for the life of me. Password no worky. Okay, hold on. I'll reset the server. Fortunately, there's actually, like... It doesn't show you the password nowadays, which is nice. Okay. Save. Game. Confirm. Don't mind the fact that we're cheating. Alright. Host. Password. Oh, I think I know what happened. I added on an extra character that I wasn't supposed to. Alright, let's try that again! Haven't played Railroads Online in a long time. What did I miss? Not too much. There was a new update in the last week. Finally released into early access. So there's a couple of new things. There's a couple of DLCs. So like this engine is a DLC locomotive, for instance. Very cute little thing. Personally, I kind of feel like it should have a pilot truck, just a tiny one, but whatever, you know, it's just a cute little 060 accounts for something. And of course we have the Snickerdoodle at home. And from the DLC, there's also a new caboose. Okay, ads should be starting soon, apparently, according to the auto ad manager. Alright, Mudge, did you make it in this time? Everything good? You alive? You didn't make it in? Let me try restarting first. I mean, worst case scenario, I can just add you on Steam or something. What? What? Well, some people have been Thanos snapped for a little bit. That's fun. Rip Gen Pop. Yeah, a lot of people are just gonna be stuck in purgatory today, huh? Let me fix that real quick. No, I don't want one ad break every 60 minutes. Well, there's our problem. Excuse me? Alright, you got in? You got in? Good, good. So it's just a problem with the game being funky. Gotcha. God, how do I... Hello, how do I not... Stop monitoring. There we go. Much better. Okay, the ads are over. Thank God. Hey, Ginger, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Things are going well. Aside from the part where apparently advertisements are set up for 3 minutes of ads once every hour, and not 1 minute of ads every like 20 minutes or something, where it's much more reasonable and less hellish. That was fun. Good times, had by all. Except for those of you who don't like ads. Yeah, life is going good. Just finished before we started the stream. I completed editing next week's video. So I'm a little bit ahead on work, which is good because next week's video is extremely short and I need to make sure that we have 2 videos for next week. It's normal, though, and it makes it easier for the streamer chat to have a bathroom break. That is true. That is true. See, I'm no coward, though. I shit myself. Okay, Mudge is in. Perfect, perfect. My bowels hate me. Bowels hate him! Learn how and why on this with this one weird trick that doctors hate. Well, it's straight to work on the yard that isn't. No, that's fair, that's fair. I'd warn you of an interesting bug. Cars will just refuse to move for some reason, unless you do something to essentially activate the cars, i.e. trying and releasing handbrakes. Yeah, that makes sense. Now suffer. Don't worry, I came prepared, dope-ass. I'm ready. I still don't have the funny, but I am prepared. Mentally. Decided I can make a narrow gauge a coffee pot for me? But why would they make a coffee pot though? Like, weren't coffee pots basically only 440 coffee pot? Yeah, that sounds like a grandiose idea. Check Discord to see my madness. I just got the game open, man. I wanna run the trains. I want to play that game. A little bit at least. May I at you in the channel so it's easier to find? I'll see it after stream. Dude, I read every message in the Discord. I don't always commit them to memory, but I read every message. Our moderation is literally myself and an IRL friend. You should read my new look at. Yeah, same thing, clearly. As the local linguistics nut, I can confirm. Literally the same thing. Hopefully going to my first train show on February 15th. Exhibiting or just going to the train show in the first place? Oh, speaking of exhibiting, we'll have better information in the coming days about the train show in January that I'm going to be exhibiting at. Hopefully, we'll get accepted. That's the big if. Okay. Found out about HOF today. I know about HOM and HOE and HON3. Is HOF HON3? Or is it like HO scale Z gauge? Or something stupid like that. God. Z gauge, HO scale. What would that even be? HON22. Would actually be kind of cool to have, but wow, that'd be tiny. HOF is minimum gauge HO scale. Okay, so 15-inch HO, 15-inch gauge. It's got to be hard to do because you'd have to custom lay the tracks, right? Unless, actually, yeah, you'd probably have to custom lay the tracks. Are you kidding me? Bruh. I unhooked you. What do you mean? Apparently it's Z gauge. Z gauge would be 22-inch. It wouldn't be minimum gauge. Minimum whatchamacallit. Pull out T scale tracks. Also, is the audio levels good? Am I killing your ears with this? Got to sing in an opera chorus today, so that was fun. I was in one of their full operas in June. Nice, nice. I miss the days where there was band class in my school and we could do that kind of musical stuff. It was fun. We never did operas, but... I play trumpet. I used to play clarinet. I heard trumpet was kind of hard. From a lot of my friends. A lot of my friends didn't like it. But then again, a lot of my friends just didn't like band class in the first place because they hated school and wanted every excuse to spite school. So, trumpet hurts your lips. Yeah, I can imagine. Also, the amount of breath you need for it. As an ex-clarinet player, I can attest. Okay, break off. I was learning how to play the clarinet when I was younger, when I was from YouTube, but then my mom... Oh, that sucks. Apparently, my mother's father used to play clarinet back in the day. I became first in band for a while, but I just... Asthma sucks. Just gonna put it out there. Asthma bad. Asthma balls. What on earth is that gift? It's licking! What do you mean? It's Ligma balls. Personified. Dude, one of these days we'll have an animated emote on the channel. I look forward to that time. It's gonna be glorious. All I want for Christmas is a gif of Tryin dancing. Okay, okay. I hope we're lined for that. Where's the door? Can you not open the... Okay, okay, you can't open the door. That's weird. Should be Snickerdoodle scuttling in. No, but Tryin dancing. I mean, come on. Have you guys not seen that great GIF? Just gonna pull it up on stream chat. Where is it? Here we go. Imagine this, but with Tryin. I didn't know that they had steamboats. Yeah, they got steamboats now. None are here right now, clearly, but there's usually one that'll park over here in the early hours of the morning. Is this full? Oh yeah, that's full. But yeah, the game got a really big update. They added an entirely new map to the game, and we've modified it pretty heavily to better suit our wants and desires. So we've moved, like, the water well and stuff. We've moved everything, though we're missing one industry that we really need to get at some point. It's kind of important. We're running a railroad of only coal birders, and we don't have a coal mine. So we're gonna have to fix that at some point. That'll be fun. Ooh. Oh, that is so cute. I'm surprised I've never seen this before. This is adorable, dude. How long have you been playing Railroads Online? About 3 years. Got it back, before all the hellscapes broke out. Been playing it off and on for quite some time. Mostly do Railroader these days, but with a new update, it's always good to revisit old friends. Unmixter Happy Hand of an 040. Hey, I like myself a good old 242, okay? Love the vibes of the fairies in Cliff House. Aside from the part where it's so flippin' weak and so flippin' expensive. Oh well. Doesn't matter, we're cheating anyways. Always wanted to get into Rares Online, but trackling drove me crazy when I gave it a try and I just never went back. Yeah, the trackling is definitely not for everybody. I really like it. It's probably the best part of the game for me, really, is being able to build my own rare. But I can totally understand that it's not for everybody. The pre-laid maps, they kind of suck. Not because they're boring to play on or anything, but because I think the devs forgot to cut trees on some of the tracks. So, that's always fun. I missed the jump. There we go. Just accidentally gotten into TT Gauge. I was walking around my town's holiday bazaar when I found a bunch of Christmas trees for sale. One of them had a little plastic trains by Mitso hanging as ornaments. My family bid on the tree and won, and apparently Mitso trains are TT Gauge. But do they run? That's the important question, GP30. Are they operational, or are they just going to sit there? Been looking into making a micro layout with flex track at 2 points, one for a shed and one for a siding. In HON 30 or an N? Or both? I love how quickly that cuts out. It's so stupid. If you're gonna be doing it in either N or H130, God, I can't hear myself think over this engine running. I would recommend Kato Pocket Line / Compact Line. 10 to 12 inches by 1. By 1 inch? I assume you mean 1 foot. Ah, but 14 to 18 inches. I'd go for 18, because the more the merrier, you know? If anything, Topaz, go for Kato Unitrack, Pocket Line, Compact Line. It's all sectional, and the sharpest radius curve that they sell is 4 3/4 inches. I actually have some. I'm planning on using it for an ON18 layout at some point. Oh god, hold on. Let's give her a little more oomph. It would probably be easier to use something bigger, like the 6-inch stuff, but where I'm building out an N-scale set and I'm using Kato Unitrack. Kato Unitrack is just so good, dude. It's so amazing. It's the miracle of life. Are we gonna stall? I know we're on a 3% grade, but this is only 4 cars, and one of them is empty. Do I need to get a stronger head oh my god. Oh, wait, never. Guys, please don't pay attention to how much boiler pressure the engine has. It's totally at 190 or 160 or whatever the PSI is for this locomotive. Nobody forgot to refuel the engine or anything. You saw nothing. How's your days going? We're going to be standing out here in the void for no particular reason. Advent. 100 COD, you madman. Join this stream. Immediately press the pain button. I love it. Well, this gives us time to sit here and talk to the 2 people on stream who actually have memberships right now. Time to not sleep for a whole week in here. You're gonna wind up like that health exec. And one of them's placing props. Yeah, one of them's flying around the map making the towns look pretty. This is classic Railroads Online streams right here. It's really good for me, especially since I don't have a ton of space in my house. Yeah, it's really nice because you can always just set up a quick track setup and okay, you know, let's roll down the hill while we're waiting for the steam to build. Kata's unit track is really nice because you can set it up anywhere, anytime, and put it away anywhere, anytime. I mean, it's what we used for the vacation model railroad, you know? It's what we used for the little loop railroad back in the day. Before it became the permanent setup, obviously. I was thinking about using Atlas Track because I've never used Kato. Kato is just so much better. Atlas is not bad, don't get me wrong, but if you're going to be building a micro model railroad, build it either out of Pico or Kato Track. And the reason for this is, first of all, or actually, there's a third option, and the third option is Tomix/Tommytech, though they're not really common here in the United States. Tomix and Kato both offer 6-inch radius curves. And they offer switches with 6-inch radius curves. Pico is also really nice, though, because Pico's switches are not quite as sharp, but you can still get 9-inch radius Pico switches, which is still very nice for a micro model railroad, you know? Every end skiller I've talked to said Kato and Pico are really great. Honestly, you know what's really funny? I don't actually know about Pico because of N-Scale. I know about Pico because of HO. My father has a time saver layout built out of Pico. The smallest curve for Kato that is a full curve is 2 foot that I could find. You're not looking hard enough. Look up on like eBay or something, Kato compact line. Or pocket line. Actually, sorry, not compact line. Look up Kato pocket. No, back. I can't think straight. I'm slipping on my words while running this train. Kato compact track. There's the right words. It's CV1. No, I think it's CV3. Hold on, let me look that up. eBay Kato CV3. No, never mind. CV3 is not even close. I don't think they sell it as a full cervical. You want to look for 117 millimeter radius curves, aka 4 5/8 inch radius. Mental wheel slam. Dude, 100con, that is an apt description of myself. Planning a trip for to Japan for a year or two from now, and Katowice. Yes, good. Dude, one of my friends got out to Japan recently, and they're not a rail fan, unfortunately. But oh my god, it was so much fun getting to nerd out to them about the mass transit, because they got to ride the mass transit. Like, dude, why don't we have this in the States? That is not set the correct direction. There we go. That's better, that's better. And it can slap the power. Oh, right, because Kato makes the... Yeah, mate. Wait. Topaz, are you planning to add it, like, as a part of the layout? Like, do you plan to integrate the throttle into the side of the layout or something? Or do you just plan to have it, like, up against the layout when you're running it? Up against it or behind it attached. Alright, alright. Yeah, it's a lot easier to just have it up against the fascia for the layout. Hello, Spinner Tornado. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Forgot how wide 2435's running boards are. It's like a little airplane. 2 feet? Per side? Holy cow, that's huge, dude. You could, like, straight up, you can make that thing take off from the ground. You can get liftoff speed. If you ran the train fast enough, good lord. Also, I'm turning down the game. This audio is... it's too loud. Okay, I hope that's better. Oh yeah, that's so much better. That's so much nicer. What the heck? Wide Putin train. Yeah, it's just like... It's like the 414-4 that the USSR made back in the day. Wide, chunky little lad. That's absurd, though. Wow. How's the update so far? I've not played it yet, and I've heard mixed thoughts on it. I haven't really played it enough to give a great opinion on it. I'm always a sucker for the new locomotives. Of course, I have my complaints and reservations about the Uinta, the big chonky one. The tiny ones, I love these tank engines. These things, this sucker right here, adorable. Love it. The new map is cool, though it definitely feels like the tunnels are kind of weirdly placed. And there's not really... It feels like the height elevation isn't trying to invite narrow challenges, but is instead trying to just make... It's very flat for the most part. The most amount of elevation you're really going to get is this area down here, where it goes up a little bit. It's weird. It's annoying that you can't add your own tunnels, but I get it. Yeah, that is kind of annoying, but my real gripe with the tunnels, really, why are there two? This is narrow gauge. The fact that we have tunnels in the first place is kind of weird, but why are there two of them side by side? Now, okay, this one here in the middle of the map, I don't really care as much about, you know, right? This one, whatever, it's kind of early game, people are gonna have some fun with it. My big concern, why are there two up in the corner here? Why? Who? Like, this tunnel makes sense. I'm personally not a fan of it, because I think it would have been cooler if these two areas were blocked off a little more, so that it created more of a narrow path challenge where you had to fit into an industry in a tighter space, because that's where I really find the game to be most fun, is when you're trying to build track in a tight area. But you're telling me there's just a tunnel here that allows you to kind of just ignore some of that challenge? And why is it double tracked? Ah! This map is perfect for my clinical insanity, making the game way more complicated than it is by putting in hump yards, huge classification yards, waybills, branch line. That is true. That is very true. It is quite good at doing that. But it also feels like there's a lot of untapped potential for having mountain running, you know? Because, like... You know what? Let's teleport somewhere real quick. Let's fly here. Like this area here, we put the iron mine over here because it's kind of a fun location. This is basically the only spot on this map where you can have the track running on a cliffside like this. And it's a pretty cool location, don't get me wrong. I do like this area, but the fact that there's only this one canyon where this is realistically feasible kind of sucks. Now there's a tunnel over here too, and the tunnel just happens to exit right at the perfect location for an industry. That's just a mild gripe. You can always ignore the tunnels, admittedly, but if we go through, speaking of more problems with the tunnels, speaking of more complaints with the tunnels, once you exit, there's a 6% or like a 7% grade right here. This track is a 3% going all the way down, and we had to loop it back around on itself to make it look even half decent. But this really sucks because like it's one of the coolest tunnels on the map. It's single track and it leads you into one of the coolest parts of the map where you exit out into this area where you can have the tracks running up on the where the tracks running up here on the cliff face. Just looked at your YouTube channel and realized I just like almost all your Earths Online video. Totally just stumbled upon you here looking for folks playing. New update. Oh, welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's unfortunate that we couldn't get the same username here on Twitch as we could on YouTube. And Stir was taken. Overall, I am enjoying the update so far. For all the complaints I have about the tunnels, I am enjoying the update. The new props are pretty cool. The new engines are a lot of fun to play with, add some nice variety and new life into the game. I know I don't have as many compliments, but I am enjoying myself. It just feels like the new map is a ton of has a ton of squandered potential, you know. Oh, and I've already found a very consistent crash. If you want to crash the game, all you need to do is start unloading a car in a way that makes you money, and then you need to open the buy menu. That's it. It's really stupid. What needs to be fixed or added to make the game perfect for you? That's a tough question. I think my one biggest gripe about the game in its current state is that the actual way you wind up running your trains feels more like the industry chain is less natural train operation and a lot more of it feels something like Factorio and how you're trying to optimize getting a load from destination A to B to C to D. And that can be fun, but it does definitely get tiring after a while. I think the biggest thing that I would love to see that would make the game a lot better is something that makes the industry chains a lot more dynamic. Do I know how to make that happen? No, I have no clue. But that would be my best recommendation. Skookum. We got Skookum and Railroader. We got Skookum and Railroader. Yeah, you might be seeing her a little bit tomorrow. She's becoming a dedicated banker, a dedicated helper on the railroad. For the court record, we are running around the Y so that we can pick up the single water car that's currently sitting at the water tower. So we can then, because where we're heading right now, we're going all the way out to the wheat farm. And we have tons of seed pallets, but we don't have as much water, so... You know that decrepit 040 we keep talking about in the Discord, the real disheveled one? You mean the 040T that doesn't have a tank on it anymore? Yeah, I know that one. The way they could fix that is add in industries that are customers that you got to get orders and serve for, kind of like Raretor. In this, all you really got to do is connect the dots and grind. Yeah, and that's the reason that I constantly cheat in the game, because the grind takes so long. And it really doesn't... The progression just feels very awkward in the game. So we kind of just skip the early stages of it. Don't get me wrong, there is some fun to be had there, but once you've done it a certain amount of times, it gets a little tiring. And that's the reason that I think we've been so focused on Railroader. I think a demand mechanic would do wonders. Oh, absolutely. It's the reason that we've been doing Railroader as much as we have, because... It's given us a lot more mixed freight. It's given us a much more interesting dynamic. Is life set? No, there. What? No, there aren't topaz. I would be very impressed if there are. I would buy one immediately, and then accidentally cause a crown sheet failure at my local model rareting convention. But no, I do not believe there are any live Steam locos in 030. There are locomotives that can produce steam, but I don't think there are any that inside the house. Yeah, let me scare Durian. Let me just make her very startled real quick. Hold on, where's the cat at? I do feel like Railroads Online is generally less buggy than the last time I played it, which is funny because I did just say I found a bug that crashes the game extremely consistently, but... You can make your own waybills if you have a game master, which is what I've done. We also have a timer for how long each car takes to load. It will still instantly load, but they have to sit for a certain amount of time in a designated sighting before it's allowed to be loaded or unloaded. It does make sense, but the one thing I sort of realized, because, you know, I had a very long time where this game was very much the main focus of what I did for YouTube. For streams. I actually didn't do Twitch at the time. And the one thing I've kind of come to realize is it kind of sucks when you have a game that you have to add all these extra rules to really make it fun, you know? It feels like the game should just have some of that stuff built in, like the systems. Just like a little thing that locks down a car for a certain amount of time. You know, that'd be awesome. That'd be great. Don't get me wrong, it's great that we have the creativity to create these systems on our own and enjoy the game in these different ways, but definitely feels like something that maybe should already be in here, right? At the very least, I'm sure there were G-Scale. Yeah, there's G-Scale live Steam all over the place. I know AccuCraft makes some. I won't lie, for a very short amount of time I was considering buying an AccuCraft live steamer, but then I saw their price tag, and I realized that not in a million years. that's never happening. Live G-Scale Snickerdoodle. There is a 262T live steam locomotive that looks similar to this, but it has a slightly longer pilot, you know? It's a very pretty little engine. Maybe I'll get a photo up on stream in a moment. It would make shunting and different types of trains and movements actually useful. Not just having... Yeah, exactly. Not just having giant unit trains going back and forth. If I want giant unit trains, I'll play Factorio. Excuse me. I'm very thirsty tonight. All right, hold on. Let me... while we're sitting here... give me a minute. Here, let me show you the locomotive, the live steam model. Why not? Have a little fun, right? Here we go. It's a little sucker. My mom just did the best and worst thing ever possible by allowing me to go full send on the Christmas tree layout. Okay, so I'm expecting a Polar Express style track going from the very top of the tree to the very bottom. We're going to commit sins in the style of Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. As low... wait a minute. Did it say as low as $628 a month? Oh, no, that says $67.28. Okay. Dude, if it had said $628 a month, yeah, that's totally gonna help. It's spread out across 2 paychecks instead of making my wallet shit itself right now. Usually live steam locos are 1.9 to 4K for a minimum, and that's G-scale. There's a surprisingly cheap AccuCraft model. I think there's one that goes for $600 brand new that they sell. Yeah, $650. Yeah, okay, I guess we're using the stream as a window into G-scale live steam, huh? I've actually run one of these before. There is a local train place, Staver Locomotives, and it's this huge model railroad in a warehouse, and they had a Saturday Academy thing where they actually let you run a bunch of tiny 040s around, live steam 040s around his layout, and it was great. I dinged people points for forgetting to throw their switches. It was very fun. It'll have an N-scale loop around a mountain of presence, a double-track HO loop to race trains with a tunnel through the present mountain, and street running. Street running. Double-track street running with two trains racing each other. I will stay with my HO scale. At least I didn't need to sell a kidney for decent ones. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I know I'm out here selling my kidney for ON30, but keep calm and blame Merwitz Online for that one. Oh, I'm stupid. I was supposed to unhook this car. What am I doing? May or may not be considering to save up money to build/purchase a 2-foot gauge Class 1012D or Class 10, like an actual real-life one? I wish you luck, Monsieur. Because you are very much gonna need it. Alright, so we're dropping off the single flat car before we hit the road. And we'll grab the other box cars over there. So, next time somebody comes through town and does the logging job, they'll just have all the log flats. Or at least most of them. I don't remember how many log flats I bought. I think it was 6. Maybe it was 8. I don't know. I'm so stupid. I did not mean to open that knuckle coupler. Might take a break from decor to run logs if you don't mind. I don't mind. Go right ahead, Mudge. Go right ahead. You're the one who decided you wanted to do decor. What caboose you want? You want one of the new modded ones? You want one of the old bobbers? Do you want one of the way cars? Had fun in the lake area and started on the yard. Yeah, there's only so much somebody can do. I feel that. I get that. Could make a fully realistic, highly detailed, large-scale, operation-ready HO scale layout for not even half that price. 50K is ridiculous. Yeah, 50K... You have to remember, Topaz, that it's a lot more than 50K. Because you have to make sure that you either... you have to either find a railroad to run it at, or you have to build one yourself. And you have to be ready for transport fees, and you have to be ready to pay the railroad to keep it there. You know? Or the maintenance. Have you found the Easter egg? Yep, we found the Easter egg earlier this stream. I was surprised I didn't catch it earlier. I guess I didn't really explore the cabooses enough, though. Easter egg? Mudge, I will let you find it on your own. Hold on, I'll spawn in one. What color do you want, red or green? You got red, I'll be opposite. Roger, roger. I forgot what number I actually set that one to, so hold on. Together we make Christmas. Yes. Ah, yes, Christmas in the high desert, baby. Let's see, numbers at... yeah, you can request a number, sure. Let me guess, 69. 420. I expected nothing less. Alright. So we want... Kabooger. Customize. 420. Order. Wait. You know what? That's funny. I'm leaving it that way. Not what I meant to do. Not what I meant to do. But you almost have enough for worse ads? Mudge, you maniac. Well, you know, that does explain why we haven't had an ad break activated in a little bit. That does explain a few things. Alright, let's roll. Something I really want to get is VR Railroader. All the interior controls are functional, so it's possible. They also run on Unity, so they could nudge the Deero Valley devs on that if they get serious. That would be a lot of fun. Because back in July, we got a VR headset so we could play Deero Valley on stream in VR, and that, dude, it is so much fun. I haven't done it in a little bit, but it's so good. It'd be pretty cool to do that in VR, especially because then you could actually still do multiplayer, and so the world would feel a lot more alive, you know, a lot busier. Wait, the ad breaks are out of stock? Why are the ad breaks out of stock? What do you mean? Excuse me? That's not supposed to happen. And here we can kind of see why I'm not the biggest fan of the map, because, like, this is what 90% of the map looks like. What on earth are these ads? A good question. I have no clue. I used to get Spanish ads sometimes. Puedo ir al baño, mi amigo. No hablo mucho español. God, that got awful AI. Wait, I haven't actually seen that one yet. I've heard it's terrible, so I should probably be glad I haven't seen it yet. Do you have a little Bachmann 040 shifter tender coming in soon? I don't know the 040 shifter. I got a tender coming in soon for the 0130 layout, but I don't think I'm actually going to have an engine to run it with. I do have an ambitious idea for the Little Loop Railroad, but I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it happen before the, before the train show in January. I believe it's... Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Nothing like yelling at your coworkers in VR at Bryson. Dude, you know what would make this even better, Spinner Tornado? If it was like... If you could use models for your player character like in VR chat. Just the mental image of an anime girl, a fox wearing a little engineer cap, some dude who clearly made their own 3D model and it's not the best best design, and like 2 default engineers just yelling and pointing at each other as there's a locomotive in the background derailed. There's been another head-on with the passenger train. God, I love that mental image. That's beautiful. You see a dry fireball to the west. Is somebody handling the tanker industry there? Got too aggressive, cooking the people of Alarka medium rare. Just in the corner of your screen, you see a message. Server's shutting down in 5 minutes. Y'all are bad at this. Like the admin's just complaining. I actually don't know which side of the industry I'm supposed to go on. I think it's not the side I'm heading towards, though, so let's throw the switch and pray that I'm correct. Also, somebody forgot to refuel their fire. Again. God, we need a coal with the coal mine sometime soon. Good night, everybody. Alright, Topaz, take care, man. Take care. It is getting late. Kinda surprised I'm streaming, especially if we're gonna be doing Railroader tomorrow at the usual time. That's gonna be an interesting experience. How do I... Hello game, I would like to unload that. Is that okay? Yes, okay, good, good. The German glass box locomotives were adorable. I don't think I know those ones. The only German loco I currently know of is that 1240... the 240 tank engine that we saw the other day that has that really jank huge gap between the drivers and the pilot truck. Yeah, DM you after the stream of some model stuff I had on mine. I mean, sure. You can always just send it in the modeling chat, too, if you want to get more eyes on it. Get more opinions. Okay, you guys want to know something funny? For how long that I've played this game, this is going to be my first time unloading water into the water thingy. I've never done this before. I am a competent streamer, man. Hey, yo, Katie, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Wait, do I have to line... Oh, okay, never mind. I don't have to line that up. Okay. Interesting. I don't think I've gotten much feedback into Discord, at least that I recall, saying, what do y'all think / suggest? I mean, admittedly, you're working in a scale and gauge that is not the most common. HON 30 is not a very common scale. Here in the US, 009 is also basically unheard of, so... It's always that to consider. If we could have VR chat models in Railroader, I would paint a special passenger train the most obnoxious purple ever, mod in some disco lights, and put the server in the passenger car with bass-boosted music playing. There will be a music car, a bar car with every alcohol in existence, a jail car, a lewd car, oh god. Then the caboose with the crew getting PTSD from hearing everything happen in the car in front of it. Yeah, the engineers are just occasionally gonna hear Ara Ara played at max volume. Or not the engineers, the conductors. That does actually remind me. Somebody once asked if it would have been possible to make a VR chat room where you had a real world, not a coach, but like a model coach, and you just had that running around in an area, and then you had that streaming to the internet, so that anybody in the VR chat room could, like, actually see out the window of the trains through a live stream. I think that'd be very expensive, but damn, that would be so cool. Now Cocoon, myself, and blankets and pillows. Dude, I need to get more blankets so I can do that. I'm jealous. I wish I could do that lifestyle. Train would be pulled by the 44-tonner, so the crew would have to suffer with the train as long as possible as they crawl up the grade at 2 miles an hour, cooking the traction motors. we're gonna have a version of this where it's only A12s. It's gonna be like 4 A12s climbing red marble once a day. with a this terrible VR chat consist. Okay, so I don't actually remember what goes where. So we have those two goods. Do those just go to the cattle farm? Okay, they go to the cattle farm along with water, and then that produces cows. Ah, yes, as we all know, you get cows specifically from bringing wheat and water. That's how you plant them, right? Hello? You know, all this VR talk is kind of reminding me, though. I have to try Beat Saber at some point. Oh, there's only 6. Well, we're not carrying much stuff back with us, huh? I think we need more than 3 water cars on this road. Just a sneaking suspicion. I don't think 3 will be enough. Gonna hop off for the night. See you. All right, take care, NSSR. We will have a typical Railroader stream tomorrow. If you want to join in on that. Sure, what time? We always do it at noon. You know, it's just the typical weekly stream we used to do on YouTube, but just not on YouTube anymore. Oh, right, time zones. I forgot those exist. Noon Pacific time. Noon on the west coast of the United States. Just scrolling through eBay when I found a BN green alcohol letter for the Southern Pacific. Yes, the Southern Pacific, classically known for the Green Widow paint scheme, also known as the Luigi. Wait, can't these hold on. Oh, right, no, these boxcars can't carry that stuff. Never mind. What I've heard, the GSMR is in big trouble. Oh, with the 7 miles of track between Nantahala and Bryce. Jesus, 7 miles. I mean, thankfully it's between Nantahala and Bryson, so it's not actually impacting the ability of the railroad to run and interchange with like the Norfolk Southern and whatnot, but oof, that sucks. Anyone heard of the Wales West White Railway? Nope. I'm not much of a British kind of person, you know? I'm sorry. Well, that's not my cup of tea. I can do a really bad accent, though, and that falls apart instantly. Does that count for something? Is that worth anything? I love how I was going to respond to that message in chat, but immediately advertisements started playing. So here we are. I didn't get any ads. Well, you didn't get any ads, really? It says ads in progress, 21 seconds. Huh. Maybe you got lucky. Maybe you dodged this one somehow. Still, for safety's sake, I like waiting till the ads are over, just to make sure that everybody can see them, because if some people can't hear what I'm saying when I'm responding to the message in chat, that kind of sucks, you know? Sucks because they were planning to reopen the line through Red Marble? Really? Ah, that sucks. That would have been so cool. Would have been so much fun actually seeing a real steam engine trying to tackle Red Marble and failing horribly. Whole lot of empty space. They did so once, and they had her at full boiler pressure, plus 3 diesels, with 6 coaches, and they barely made... Jesus. Dude, that grade is a nightmare, but it's so funny. Oh man, you're not a regular, so you don't know what we've been planning to do for the last... Oh god. For the last couple of live streams that we've been doing Raritor, we've been building a company mode save where the entire purpose of the map is that we're trying to reach Andrews so we can have an exclusively Andrews to Alarka Railroad. Like, obviously, we'll still have Bryson and Whittier on paper, but we just won't actually operate to there, you know? I cannot wait to reenact that exact moment. 6 passenger cars and 3 diesels, you say? I don't actually remember the exact Cochise and Lemon, but that's still, yeah, that's still absurd. And it's awesome that they actually managed to make a train climb that hill. Wait. That did not work at all. Thanks, game. There we go. That's more like it. Where is Mudge? Mudge is up at the logging camp. All's well. All's good. Time to make me see this engine cry. Dude, peak Railroads Online right there. Getting the smallest engine to carry the heaviest train and watching it suffer. Hey, at least you're not going up a 3% today, you know? Thank God. Not sure. Wait, you don't think the Bell's Gap can make it empty? How many cars are you pulling? You're only pulling like 6, right? Oh, good lord. Good luck, dude. You're going to need it. Oh, did the... Oh. God, the Iron Mine's gonna be so much fun to get to. We gotta start working towards that. I say as I'm working on shuttling, flipping stuff for the farm chain. Kind of forgot how long it takes to run trains in this game, though. We're doing a pretty short run. It's still taking us like an hour. Actually, 2 hours? When did we start stream? Hold on. An hour and 30 minutes ago. Good lord. It feels like we're only really getting one thing done. We can get this lined up, right? Yeah, it's easy. Where is it? Getting this hand valve is kind of annoying to do, honestly. Getting it lined up correctly takes a lot of work. When you hide the HUD, it doesn't hide the map. I know! It's so annoying! The footage reminds me of... Wait, 611 tackled Saluda solo? With almost full boiler pressure installed with just 4 to 6 coaches. Sounds about right. It did restart successfully without assistance, though. Nice. That's cool. That's sweet. Alright, I don't have to worry about air hoses. This isn't Railroader. You know what's going to be really funny? I'm going to wake up tomorrow, and I'm going to be all adjusted to playing Railroads Online, and we're not going to be playing Railroads Online. I'm going to be used to not clicking on the switches. I'm going to be used to this new track map. I'm going to be used to running the funky little tank engine. None of that matters. At least none of it will matter tomorrow. It's going to be really funny when that happens. Yep. Yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna have to have like a point betting thing, you know? We're gonna have to manage a prediction. Will I have a head-on with the passenger train because I get so distracted trying to remember the game's controls? I think a head-on is guaranteed per stream. Hey, we didn't have one last week. Admittedly, we also didn't have multiplayer because I was blue screening. Does blue screening count as a head-on collision? This is an important question. .611 ran up first with the whole train assistant, then she went back down with the Norfolk Southern execs in tow for some photo and video opportunities. She was less than half a mile from the summit when she stalled. Ouch, that hurts. At least she got restarted though, that's good. Maybe I should shorten the nighttime even more. 15 minutes is kind of long. I know we have 60 minutes a day followed by 15 a night, but good lord. This is so dark. I don't know why it's so dark. Yeah, I don't know either. What the heck? Is it not quite this dark for you, Mudge? Is it looking better? Maybe you're under the clouds, but there's no clouds there. I don't know what's going on. This is weird. Because of nighttime. Wonder why it's so bright in the day? Because we stole the light! Running in the Void. Running in the Void is the very not catchy rendition of Running in the 90s that everybody forgot existed. Also, I'm running low on coal and water. We might be in a bit of a pickle. Might have a little bit of trouble. Wait, Mudge, did we add a water tower? Is there even a water tower in the yard down here? Okay, good. There is. Sound like we need a wood burning and burloka for. Yeah, let's get a Betsy. Let's go. You know, what is the biggest wood-burning engine in the game? Is it just the Class 70? Have there been no new wood burners? Huh. It's kind of interesting to think about. Also kind of hilarious to think about, because this engine is not much weaker than the Class 70. Kind of annoying to think about, to be honest. I mean, to be fair, coal burners are better. It's just a skill issue. Yeah, hold on, let me make half the world hate me. It is kind of weird that a lot of the new smaller locomotives have been coal burners, though. Like, after a while, the Rarities Online devs said to the wood burners, I don't want to play... Yeah, exactly. But, like, why is the Bell Gap a coal burner? Like, okay, if it was a coal burner and prototype, whatever, but, like, still... Why wasn't it a coal burner... Why isn't it a wood burner for game balance purposes? It's fine. You know what the real solution is? Just buy a coal burner with more coal capacity. Because we got money. Mostly because we cheated, but we got money. Can make it happen. I pump the brakes. Get at least one handbrake so these things don't roll away. Unlock the couplers. Back her up. Dude, I just instinctively hit J to try and change what headlights were active. I'm so talented. I'm so good at this game. There's the water tower. There's the coaling tower. Which I'm not even sure the coaling tower is actually hooked up to anything. Let's even fill the water. Hello? I don't think this water tower works. Oh, you can't place the coaling tower tracks? Ah, I see, I see. Okay, okay. How's the update, by the way? It's been okay. It's been alright. We've encountered some funky bugs. It's been good fun messing around with the new locomotives and trying out the new map. The new map does feel a little meh. I talked about this earlier on stream, but I feel like the new map's kind of not that exciting. I like the new engines, though. Bell's Gap, Mastodon, the two Uintas. Okay, maybe not the big Uinta, but, you know, the small Uinta, obviously. Hold on, we can line this up correctly. There we go. I think we got it finally. No, we didn't. Wait a minute. Also, hey, daytime, finally, after all these years. Oh, right, it's filling the main logo first. That is 100con. That is the wild grin of doom that lets us all know when somebody is having the inclination to start an ad break. Obnoxious rooster scream effect. I mean, I think you mean glorious rooster scream effect. The best kind, the one that destroys your ears. Actually, does that even exist? Is there a variant of the rooster scream sound effect that actually is like so bass boosted it just kills you instantly? Something people gotta remember is that train sims are finally pushing to a wider audience after a decade of dovetail locking the industry down and keeping it stagnant with money milking. Yeah, that is very true. That is very true. DRL Valley was kind of the one that first set the fuel in Railroads Online, and then later Railroader set it on fire. Then Century of Steam comes into play, and whatever happens with that game will set the future for the industry. If it's bad, it will damage it badly. If it's good, it will accelerate it. Also, for the court record, we have to wait on ads for some reason. Twitch isn't letting me press the funny ad button. It is very true, though. For the longest time, things like the only other alternative you really had to Dovetail was Run 8. And Run 8 sure does exist. Don't get me wrong, it's fun to the people who enjoy it, but for those of us who just want a fun time, like in Railroads Online or in DRL Valley or in Railroader, something a little more casual that still allows us to feel like we're getting the full-on experience of a train game, Run 8 is certainly something, to put it kindly. Should I live in blissful ignorance about not knowing what Run 8 is? Nah, you should learn. Run 8 is a very serious train sim. It's pretty cool, honestly, and the kind of stuff people do, but at the same time, it legitimately takes 2 hours to run to a single industry on a branch line, because they actually have the world scaled to the real world, and they actually have, like, full train sim. Also, ad breaks are back. Let's go. Can I just have to sit here and wait, huh? Next step, we should pretend to have a stream change the conversation. Yeah, we'll talk about spoilers for the Little Loop Railroad. We'll talk about the super secret locomotive project that's totally happening. Explain it in extreme depth. We'll talk about a way to solve world hunger. And then the smaller pocket games, Run 8 is a good example. Then there are smaller, there's Roblox and Gmod. I haven't actually heard of any Gmod ones. I've heard of Roblox ones, but I kind of don't play Roblox just because Roblox. Just because of the developers of the platform. Not so much that the games look bad. The games look good, but I haven't seen the Gmod train stuff somehow. I feel like I should have. You know, I used to play, like, Prop Hunt like mad back in the day. Strange. Peculiar. I've seen quite a few Gmod train models mess with them. Yeah, I can imagine it'd be a nightmare to get them on the tracks. It probably isn't like actually designed to have them snap to the rails or anything. Gmod actually had a pretty decent community. Interesting. Okay. That's always good. That's always important when you're looking into games. You do not want toxicity. And bonk. I guess let's see how far we can go. I want to try and see if we can get at least one train of lumber and beams from the sawmill to the iron ore mine, but that might be a bit of work. We'll see how far I can get. We'll see how far I can get. Both because there's a time restriction. I have to wake up on time tomorrow so we can do the Railroader stream. And B, there is a restriction on how much coal I have left. So this is going to be fun. Gmod is a little bit of a hidden gem. Loc mode is built from the ground up, and since Gmod makes it relatively easy, ooh, okay, you see everything and anything. There's also the Minecraft trains. I know those exist. God, I want to start another create server for members, for channel members, and subscribers and all that jazz, but like, at the same time, it needs so many moderation mods to make sure that we don't have the same kind of griefing incident we did last time. Don't mind the church that just popped up. I didn't even notice much, so you're good. I am blind. It's fine. I need to wear my glasses on one of these streams. Okay, okay, we're heading in the right direction. Let's go. I must say this, I'm tired of Create. It feels over complex. Dude, it's so complicated. I've never gotten far into it. The one reason I like Create is just because it's one of the few mods where you get to build the trains. That's cool. Me, the Create nerd. Yeah, I would love to do another one. It's just, we had that big explosive incident about a year ago where somebody griefed another person and we could never really identify who it was and punish them for it, but... I run narrow gauge operations in Minecraft. Why not larger render distance? Can't see the back of the train if you run standard gauge. Alright, hold on. Yeah, grain. You know what? I'm just gonna leave this car here, and whoever next comes through town, I'm sorry, but it's your problem, not mine. Square grain. Ah, yes, this is how we actually ship it in cubes, not boxes, in cubes. I'm in a Minecraft realistic train building server. I don't really talk there anymore because for a while it was just toxic as hell, filled to the brim with river counters who critiqued every single thing I did. Yeah, I feel that. It's usually better just to build in a server where it's not, because it makes sense that they be river counters because, you know, it's supposed to be a quote unquote realistic server, but like the one problem with those rivet countery places is a lot of the community is the kind that complains instead of critiques. And some people try to critique, but they just... critiquing is an art. It is a skill that it must be learned. And once you do, you have it, it's awesome. But if you don't have it, it is hell. You know? Alright, let's roll. The fire is out again. Because of course it is. Anyone in chat actually do anything in trains anymore? All I see it's use as a Thomas fan filmmaker. No, it's really good at it. I don't see operations anymore, not a lot of map building. It's kind of quiet. I think GP30 does trains. Though, funny thing, I think GP30 specifically does Thomas the Tank Engine stuff. Not the classic Thomas the Tank Engine stuff you would expect, but Thomas the Tank Engine translated into DNRGW equipment. Shall I create war or wait and declare war on a single person? Well, what do you mean by create war? Are you going to go out of your way and make it so 2 other people are at war? Because I think that'd be funny. So you should totally do that. Worse at 100con? You should wait for the next stream because there's going to be so many more people watching because people actually know to expect that Railroader stream every Sunday. So you should wait till morning comes and then you should wage war on the world. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold the phone. I have enough. Oh, God. So what you're telling me is we're going to have, on the first few hours of stream, we're going to have back-to-back 3-minute ad... I mean, okay, there is a time limit on it. It does take, like, an hour, I think, is the cooldown on the 3-minute ad break. Create war. God, I love that. It's so stupid. I'm forfeit. Wait, are you telling me the next stream we're going to have 3 3-minute ad breaks? 4 3-minute ad breaks. Because we also have Tweetsy Calico here. Wait a minute. Y'all woke up today and chose violence, huh? Plus, we should wait for more than single digits of views. Exactly! Exactly! Speaking of the shitpost narrow gauge Thomas, Emily's up next, and I'm turning her into a Mason bogey. I wonder if there's a slightly better wheel arrangement you could do to capture the feeling of the 422. Like, a Mason bogey isn't a bad choice in my opinion, but I wonder if there's something that could be like slightly better. I don't know. Maybe there'd be a more accurate choice. Been searching for a good basis for ages. Ah, okay. TK suggested it a few months ago. It isn't a bad choice. It is a funny option, but I just wonder if there's like another slightly better 3-foot gauge engine to choose from. You know, we're going to narrow gauge off the beaten path. Off the beaten path. Yes, yes. Si, senor. God, this track arrangement is such a mess when you look at it on the map. I mean, it makes sense, but... Love of the dock came out. Yeah, the dock's looking rather nice. There probably could be a little bit more going on it, I think. Like maybe another building or two somewhere, but it's looking pretty ballin'. It's looking pretty good. Makes me not want to run my own save. I like this layout better. I mean, I could make this a save that's like passed off between members. Because I'm wondering if this will become a mainstay on the channel for a bit. Or, sorry, this is Twitch. On the... on streams? There we go. I guess that works better. You know. But then again, we also do have Splatoon coming up on Friday. I know I'm going to be playing Splatoon on Friday because there's a big event going on, and I really want to play it. Run things slowly because I'm a hardcore OCD low perfectionist. In Rarity, for example, I have a timetable for... Dude, I wish I had a timetable for passenger trains. That'd be so much fun. It's kind of hard to do when you have your operating sessions be semi-casual, where you get members to join in and people just kind of run the passenger trains whenever they pop up, you know? Whenever people remember to turn it around. Also, I just remembered I can throw via the map now, can't I? Sounds like we need another stream day for Rosaline. Yeah, absolutely. Maybe I was thinking Tuesday. One of the problems though is, you know, the Little Loop Railroad. I'm trying to focus on YouTube videos for the channel, right? And as I mentioned earlier today in the super secret channel, next week, not Monday's video, not this upcoming Monday's, but next week we're going to have a video that is a little shorter than usual. And so because of this, I want to double down on the videos if I can, but I also want to spend this week working on a really big project, and I'm not sure if I'm going to have the time if I do too many streams, sadly. We'll see. We'll see if I can plan appropriately. Speaking of YouTube, somebody please remind me to upload the streams to the new secondary YouTube channel. I need to upload VODs to the new channel that I made specifically for uploading VODs. Somebody yell at me, please. Will scream later. Yeah, become my alarm clock. Wake me up in -5 minutes. Oh man, wait a minute. Okay, one of those moments of inspiration just hit me. Hold on. Dang it, I didn't mean to close out of that, but whatever, it's okay. It's okay. Don't mind the fact that I didn't bother rotating the barrels at all, so they're all just the same shape. Sometimes a little moment of inspiration hits and you just gotta do. You just gotta do. Because there's a lot of tiny little areas between the tracks where we can make things like that happen. Right, 1, 2, and 3. It's very strange that they made the stakes something you can actually walk into. I don't know, that one feels weird to me. Also, you know what's really funny? Sometimes the redeems you guys do change the size of the activity feed, and so I always look over and I think, oh man, there's something new I have to do, and it just says ad break 25 minutes ago. Am I just now finding out that you can hit space in the third person? Oh, you can hit space in the third person cam to load a car? That's cool, that's nifty. Yeah, welcome to the club. You're not the only one who learned about that today, huh? While I'm not a rivet counter by a long shot, just be aware that under that positivity and happy attitude, when something bad happens underneath, I'm rolling in my grave. Underneath, you're just burning alive internally. Or maybe externally, actually, but just nobody notices because the flames are too bright. Or nobody notices because it's the internet and we can't see your face. That is stupid. That if you pick up and you throw back into the coal pile, it only gives you 1. What the heck, game? Why? Why do you spite me so? That's just rude. That's just cruel. Also, this dock is looking a lot cleaner now, huh? There's definitely some things we need to touch up here and there, but yeah, it's not looking bad, huh? Honestly, this pier is such a vibe that I could probably switch it out all day. Aside from the part where I need to sleep. We probably are going to have to end the stream in like 20 minutes or something like that. So I can be ready for stream tomorrow. Donald Duck is a cannibal. They're asking for hard-boiled eggs. Okay, important question, Undercon. Are they currently asking for hard-boiled eggs? And also, more, are they asking you? Are they asking a duck? And, are they asking for chicken eggs? Or duck eggs? Because that makes a very big difference. It is very important to signify. God, that reminds me of a very terrible video. In fact, it reminds me of a video so terrible, I'm sending it in the Discord server. And I'm sending it in off topic. You all are going to have to suffer together. Why? No. Yes. This is an all-time classic. Oh, an ad break's coming up, by the way. Fair warning, everybody. Currently, asking me and just eggs, no distinction. No discrimination. He'll eat the child, no matter what. Flashback to the egg-sicle. Yes. God, I forgot about the egg-sicle. Oop, hold on, overshot. There we go, that's better. Ah, there we go. Now we're talking. His reaction, oh boy, what are you playing, some like Disney game? Yeah, let's have a time travel game. You go back and kidnap the egg that eventually became Donald Duck. According to his birth certificate or whatever. And then you just give it to him to eat. See how the timeline changes. Oh god, well, ban time. Hold on. Man, I'm kind of surprised. I feel like things are so different here on Twitch than they are on YouTube. We've got so many extra bots. We've got so much more. I know I've mentioned this once before, but I might go on a little tirade of a story here. We had that thing where everybody I've been getting more sponsorship offers in my email address. I think I've only seen one good sponsorship opportunity. The boss just moved from the comments to the chat. I haven't had any bot comments on YouTube though, at least not on my recent videos. And I don't get those sorts of free advertising or like free viewers or whatever ads. It's weird. It's strange and funky. Alright, it's getting kind of late. I think we'll get this train out to, we'll get the train over to the sawmill and then we'll call it quits there. God, I love the way these tiny tank engines look. They're so cute. I don't know. There's something about the style of side tank that's not going all the way and covering the side of the smoke box. It's just adorable. I really should try and scratch build one of these in 0-30. But, why hello there, I see we have some buildings along the tracks. Wow, you've done a lot of work today, huh, Mudge? Somebody's trying to make the world really lived in. I thought Betsy was the cute one. Sorry. Nope, it's these suckers. I actually have a Betsy on my desk. Well, actually, sorry, she's not on my desk right now, is she? No, she's on a shelf sitting above my computer. She's staring down at you. Nah, if she was staring down at me, dude, she'd be close to falling off the desk, and I would hate that. Or, sorry, falling off the shelf. My bad, my bad. That would make me so stressed. Okay, you know what we need? There. Why was that one dead? Why was that one falling over on its side? Excuse me? Game, you want to explain yourself there? Need one of those towns named after you for the work you do. Yes, truly. Mudge keeping the channel slowly afloat. Mudge keeping the world from feeling completely desolate. Goodness, we're going pretty fast for this little sucker. Great, now I want to make a diorama of a small dock to put on the shelf. I want to make a small, like, HON30 diorama or something. Man. This is so sad. Hi Mudge, how's it going? I love the fact that I can't see your player model, but I could see the tiny little box just flying around. That's truly the fact. What is the Big Bang to you? The death of nothing? Exactly. It is the death of silence. Actually, that sounds like a kind of badass name for a fictional story, like Sword or something. base it off the railboat I posted in the Discord. Don't think I saw the railboat. Hold on. Drum roll of destiny. I mean, I could also just base it off of the game, you know, have a little fun. Where we are now, we need to go around the curve into the sawmill, and then we'll back up. Oh yeah, there's some more steak flats over here I can steal, huh? Alright, well, I said the stream would end once we got to the sawmill, and, folks, would you look at that building, huh? Thank you all for tuning in. It has been fun as always. We're going to need to do more Rares Online at an hour, preferably, that is not as late as this one. This was a little bit of an impromptu stream. I kind of just did it out of nowhere. Again, we will be back tomorrow for some... Well, actually, today for some of you. We will be back for Railroader tomorrow, continuing the good old save. Hopefully we don't blue screen. I'll see most of y'all then. Cheers, folks.